artistry on display. Hi everyone, I'm Scott Hansen. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. Plenty to get you caught up on. Let's start in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on Tampa Bay. And this is Tank Dell. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 74 yards to the end zone. The Lions wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And it's an Arizona native, Bijan Robinson. He's going to scamper 31 yards to the house. Touchdown. The Cardinals move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead, the Chiefs taking on the Raiders. And it's the tight end, Adam Troutman. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Raiders up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Now from just east of the Mississippi River, EA Sports welcomes you to the home of the Blues, Memphis, Tennessee. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Blues of Memphis.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Memphis team as they get ready here. They've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins.
His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one.
We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense.
They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally, kept the ball clean, and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The numbers for Hall in last week's ball game.
13 carries, 70 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
It's caught inside the 25.
It's a big play there for Miami. And even 50 yards.
Here we go.
First down.
Right.
Rice will go in motion left. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Now a 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
180. What is that?
They'll fake the jet sweep and go play action with Burrow. James Pierce. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Burrow will throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Miami Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in the team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator the team is facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Dolphins 3.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And he's run the ball well to this point this season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. 11 MC.
Hall want to give up the middle. And we'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. That'll be caught by Rice. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Cut.
Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second
Here we go.
and 7 at the 16-yard
They go play action with Burrow. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Dolphins first down.
Here we go, here we go.
First and goal
Wide 80.
at the 8-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Aubrey now for the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 18.
Now Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Wide 80.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He gets it underneath to Hall.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
11 mighty.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
11.
Here's Hall again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Dot.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
12.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And when they called that play, I'm not sure they expected it to go all the way to the end zone. Nice little reward, though.
Without a doubt, and sometimes I think the offensive line gets a little bit more inspiration when they know that guy's going to get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often. They want to reward him for all that good blocking he does as well.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Blues offense and DK Metcalf getting ready to go back to work. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5 as things stand here. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive as they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know one big play there gets them right back up to that level.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
It's Barkley on the counter. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
Here is 3rd and 5. But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down?
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
It's good, and it's 21-10. 5 plays there on that drive.
And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Miami set to take over.
They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Burrow on play action. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers? But the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
11.
Straight ahead is Hall.
Oh, nice move. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st down, right back to Hall.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
There's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Hall up the middle.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
On 2.
Here's 3rd and 10.
11. Stop. Right in. Stop.
They'll look to throw.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call him for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And here now the offense heading back out there. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Come on. Hit. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Sanders to throw. Completes this one to Thornton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Barkley inside handoff. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Sanders. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Sanders. And it's caught. And he will take it in for the touchdown. DK Metcalf as the first half is winding down. And the Blues would extend their lead here just before halftime. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Dolphins 10.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Oh, what a juke into space. Breece Hall. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hanson. It is our EA Sports halftime report. Scott, take it away.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now at Ford Field in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on Tampa Bay. And this is Tank Dell. He's going to look this one in, and they're not gonna catch him. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys at home to take on Washington. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. He's looking to throw, nothing's there, so he takes off. And he takes off to the painted grass. Touchdown, 20 yards on the scramble. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the Packers. And it's an Arizona native, Bijan Robinson. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Cardinals run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. There's a look at the rest of the scores from Week 7. Baltimore and Buffalo not pictured. They are on the bye. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And the Memphis first down.
Here's Sanders. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Ready up. Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Up the middle with Barkley. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, check that. Let's go now.
They'll run it again with Barkley. Powers past him at the 5. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a give to Barkley, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Blues take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Play action. It's Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that?
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 75. And the Blues are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Ball has it knocked loose. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Sanders. Got his man, it's Thornton. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Memphis first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Break. Let's go.
They'll try and run forward quickly. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Strike. Rap Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing, Sanders. And it's caught. Touchdown. Cortland Sutton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Blues get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Aubrey now for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Blues 45.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 140 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. He's done his part sailing past the century mark on the ground with rushing yardage, but his team, a different story.
Yeah, they're down big in this ball game, so sometimes you wonder to yourself how much of that is him with a great performance, and how much of that is the defense just loosening up because they have a big lead.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Dolphins, first down. 24-yard gain.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
34-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And check down, complete to Hall. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Back at the 38-yard line.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Memphis, Tennessee. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The offense on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Hall going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's the surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped, and they got it done on that play.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready?
They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Here's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 31-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. And
once again, not much running room, if any at all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Now Sanders. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go. Here's Sanders. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Turnover on down.
Here we go. Right 80.
In motion left is Rice. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Rashee Rice, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Blues offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And a Memphis first down.
Get it.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 174 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
It's 2nd and inches.
On play action, here's Shador. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. Oh boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display. Now they look to polish it off. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler, Panther 11, Panther 11. Chop 60, Chop 60.
Looking to throw. Sanders. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 18 Cardinals. Ready.
Back to throw. Sanders. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Here we go.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Burrow will throw. Another one caught by Collins. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A handoff for Hall. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Burrow looking to pass. Now a short one to Gesicki, and he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
That's another Dolphins first down.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
180. 180.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
It's now
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
Turbo shot. Shot. Shot.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Come on, set.
They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Ready, break.
Brings up a third down.
Hey, check that,
and
check that.
10 yards to go.
Down. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Memphis, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Miami, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.